Hi and welcome to the channel. Today I'm back on the Bongo. Hopefully I'm going to solve the misfire. I've got a load of ignition parts to put on it. So let's get cracking. Right, there we have all the brand new ignition parts. Time to get all the old ones off, fit the new ones, and hopefully that will solve this misfire. All right, the first job is to have these seats back again so we've got access to the engine. I left them unclipped from last time. There we go. That's that side. We'll go around the other side and do that one. Right, onto the driver's side. Tilt the seat forward and then pop her back. Excellent. Okay, now I've got access to the engine. It's just a simple case of taking everything off that's old and replacing it with the new stuff. I have just seen on the camera, should I say, my airflow meter is unplugged. Now I know I never did that. Right, now that's plugged in. Out of curiosity, I'm just going to start this up and see if we still got that really bad misfire. Right, let's go ahead and start it and see if we've still got that really bad misfire. Yes, we have. Okay, so the airflow meter made no odds whatsoever. Okay, right, let's go and replace all these parts then. Okay, the first job we're going to do is replace the air filter, because once that's done I don't need to do that again and it doesn't interfere with anything else we've got to do. So just pop the clips off. You can also see what state this is in. It's absolutely stinking of fuel, so I think it's over fueling at the moment. Right, let's get that off. We also might have an issue with the airflow meter anyway, considering it was disconnected. It might be disconnected for a reason. Right. That air filter is absolutely filthy. So we'll bin that one. Out it goes. It's all good in there, dry, not filthy. Stick the new one in. Make sure it's seated correctly. Spin it around. That's better. Lovely. And then put the top back on and do the clips up. Beautiful, that's that job. Okay, the next job I'm going to do is to replace all the spark plugs before I do the leads. So unplug these, spark plug, get my words right. The spark plug wells are looking nice and dry, which is good. Now let's start from this side. It's quite loose, that one. Be interesting to see what condition these are in, whether they're complete, whether that's the issue we've got with the misfire. Nope, can't get that one out. Come on, missing the rubber washer in me socket. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There, that's fairly worn. Don't know if you can pick that up on the camera. I'm trying to get it in focus. Let's go here where the light is. There we go. We'll replace them anyway, because who knows when these were last done. Right, that's one out of the way. Another loose one. Nope, I've really got myself a better spark plug socket because I'm missing the rubber washer that's inside there that grips it. So I'll have to use my magnet. There we go. What's that one like? Again, very black. We'll compare it with the new ones to see how worn they are. Right, on to the last one on this side. Oh, that's a bit tighter. Please don't snap. Here it comes. Same again, right, I've used my magnet. Right, onto the next side. Okay, we're on to the other bank. Take off the ignition leads, keep them tucked out of the way to one side. But they're going to be replaced anyway, because on these, they do perish, because there's a lot of heat sink because of the engine being mid-mounted. Especially when the thing's turned off, it generates a lot of heat, and these things fail. These are probably the original ignition leads from 25 years ago. Right, there we go. There's always a pipe in the way, isn't it? Come on. There we go. All right, they're bone dry as well. That looks good. All right, stick them there so they're not in the way. Right, let's have these spark plugs out as well. This one's nice and loose. I'll leave them in there, I'll do the magnet all in one go. Oh, that was loose as well. Got a sneaky feeling someone's had these out previously. Right, that one's loose. And then the final one. Lovely. Oop. There we go. We'll put that to the side. There's a bit of oil on in that one. Might need a rocker cover gasket on this side. Let's just add it to the list of things to do. Right, let's have these out. Oh, look at that. That's absolutely soaking wet. That's not a good sign. So I think we do need a rocker cover at the very least on this side. I'll put that on the floor. Yeah, that's absolutely soaking. Well, it's not going to help, is it? Not that bad, that one. And then the final one. Again, that one's absolutely soaking wet. Okay, so I need to get some rocker cover gaskets for this as well. But first of all, we'll get all the ignition parts done and then go from there. Right, let's go and compare these spark plugs with the brand new ones. Okay, straight off the bat, I can quite clearly see that all 6 spark plugs are absolutely shot. So if you look at the top of them, compare it to the brand new Denzos that have got to go in. There we go, look at that. Massive difference. So that is not going to be helping on misfire whatsoever. So we're going to put these brand new ones in and then work our way backwards with the leads, then a distributor cap and the rotor on. Right, there we go, 3 shiny new Denso spark plugs ready to go in. I'll pop my camera down, I'll crack on and get those in. Hang on. Get this set up properly so we can see what we're doing. Yeah, about that'll do. Fantastic. Right, let's drop the spark plugs in and do them up. Do them up finger tight for now. And then just nip them up so they're tight but not overly tight. That's the first one in. The second one. And the third. Right, let's just nip those up a bit. That'll do, don't want to do it too tight. There we go. And the last one on this side. Lovely, right, onto the other side again. Right, the same on this side, I'll drop them in, do them up loosely, and then just nip them up at the end. Right, first one going in. Excellent, right, that's all the spark plugs in. Now I'm just going to label up the ignition leads with numbers, not necessarily the correct numbers, but just so we don't get confused when we do take the distributor cap off and we get all the leads in the right positions again. Okay, that's the ignition leads all labelled up. Better to be safe than sorry. I don't want to be putting these on the wrong way because the misfire on this is bad enough as it is. Okay, right, I'm just going to pull through the ignition leads from that side. You can't really see it because it's a bit dark. And then this side's all right, we'll just unclip these and then we're going to unbolt the distributor cap. Right, so all the ignition leads are off, all laid out on the floor. There's the brand new set of genuine Mazda ones. It's just a case of matching them up with the old ones, labelling them up and then refitting them. Okay, the next task is to have the distributor cap off. Just unclip the wiring loom from there. There we go, stick it up there. Can't really see it because it's too dark. Right, just have to undo the distributor cap bolts now. 8mm, there's 3 of them, there's 2 easy ones there and one I'm going to have to do underneath by feel alone. Hopefully I don't drop it. Right, I've done the bottom one off camera. I've just got the top 2 to do. A little bit awkward to get to, but they're not overly tight. Just got to be careful you don't drop your socket or drop the bolt. Right, it's almost out. Come on. Okay, here it comes. There we go, 1. And then the top one there. And then the distributor cap should come off. Come on. Slow and steady wins the race. Here it comes. There we go. Excellent. Right, let's carefully remove this. Off it comes. Nice and easy. Slide it out that way. Still got the king lead attached. There we go. Right, that's the distributor cap off. Let's take a closer look and see if there's any damage there that might cause the misfire. And there quite obviously is. Look at the state of that. That side's completely worn away. Those 2 don't look too bad. That one looks all right. That one's worn a little bit, and that one there is completely missing. Looks like the rotor's been catching this side of it. And then compare it to the brand new one. There we go, all pristine. So that's not going to help, is it? So we've had spark plugs that are knackered, and now the distributor cap that's knackered. So I'm going to go and take off the rotor arm and see if that is as well. Okay, right, now time to get the rotor arm off. It's held on with 2 little screws, so we'll go ahead and do that right now. Right, that's the rotor arm off. The distributor looks all right. I'm not going to go and replace that straight away because that is a very expensive item. Well, the rotor arm doesn't look too bad. There's the used one. There's not much wear on it at all, but we're going to replace it with a brand new Denso one anyway. Okay, now I've got the screwdriver again. Take 2. There we go, it's gone there. Put my finger there just so the screw doesn't fall out. Little stumpy screwdriver, little crosshead Phillips screw, and then do it back up again. I think that's going in. Yes, it is. There we go. And where's the other one? There it is. That one goes in there. Oh, hang on. I almost lost it. I can't actually see what I'm doing here. My light's no good because if I turn it up, it flickers on the camera. Oh, come on. Where is it? Oh, ridiculous this is. Can't see a thing. There we go. There it is. Okay, now time to fit the brand new distributor cap. I've had to use the original King lead because for some reason that was not included with the complete set of new ignition leads, which is a bit unusual. So it looks all right, but if not, we'll just replace that anyway. Right, let's put this back on. Right, so there we go, just like that. Right, now to put the about 8mm bolts back in. Put the top 2 in first, just do it up loosely with my fingers. And then we'll go and get that bottom one in before my light runs out. Okay, right, that's that one in. I'm going in nicely, yep. Right, now the bottom one. Again by feel. There we go, that went in nice and easy. Right, let's do those up and then time to reroute the brand new ignition leads, put them on, and then see if this will fire up. Right, we're all ready to put these brand new ignition leads back on. I'm going to do this off camera because it's going to be boring as hell because I need to reroute them underneath, clip them all together, and then we'll put them back onto the spark plugs before we go for the initial start again. Okay, that's all the ignition leads back in and connected to the spark plugs, both sides. There we go. Now we're ready to give this thing a start and see if we've still got a misfire. Right, if we've still got a misfire after this initial start, then I think the next stage is to look at the kingpin lead on that one, get that one replaced, potentially the ignition modulator there, maybe the distributor cap. If that doesn't solve it, I think then we're going to have to look into giving this thing a compression test, see if we've got an issue on any of the cylinders. But first of all, let's see if it will start up. All right, here goes. Ignition on. Okay, is that a misfire? Yeah, we've still got the misfire. That's not good. Okay, it's still sounding poorly. I've got a sneaky feeling this is fuel related. I think we might have to look at the injectors. They might be blocked, and definitely replace the fuel filter on this before we go any further. But that's not happy at all still. Well, that's enough work for one day. I'm going to go and get myself a beer because it is Christmas after all.